Hi everyone, I'm back and I'm going to show you how to make some no-sew tutorials using a soldering iron or a wood burning tool. Now please excuse my stand, and I am upgrading soon, but this is my wood burning tool. It's got like a dial up here, and it's also got an on-off switch on its actual lead as well. And with this as well, you can see that little light up, so you can see when it's actually on. And I tend to have mine on the hottest one, and there's different ones that these ones screw on, and they have different types of edges and ones. I use this like cutting edge one on mine, and I keep that out of the way. Normally goes a little bit further over there so I don't accidentally burn myself on it, because I am a clumsy crafter and I still do burn myself. If you are going to do any of these kind of making, make sure you've got a glass cutting board, whether or not it is a craft board like mine, or whether or not you have like a kitchen glass board, but it needs to be a glass board, and you want metal edge tools. And I've got this weighted ruler, and then I've got a collection of like metal rulers, but like I said, you want metal tools, because I also use these curling clips as well, and again they're all metal. And the other thing I have is these steel wool like scrubbers, which I have in my cup, and I use those for cleaning off any little bits of ribbon that I get on my soldering iron when it's in use. So to make this super cute little either tails down tux or sailor bow, depending on what you're talking about, and I've got this in 1-inch ribbon, and this is in 2-inch ribbon, which we're going to make it in today. I have 2 pieces of ribbon. One is 8.5, and this one is 7.5, and the 7.5 is for the tails, and the 8.5 is for the tux bow at the top. And another metal edge ruler just to show you. My cutting skills are off today because it's actually showing at 9 inches, but it will do. 9 inches. And that one is 7.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim this down just so it doesn't throw the balance of my bow off. That is better. 8.5. So 8.5 and 7.5, and the 7.5 is the tails. And what I've done is I've taken mine, and I have my hair straighteners I have for this, and I have heat creased both of them, folded them in half and heat creased both of them completely flat to give us a nice base point for when we're starting. And on this one, on the tails, got my scissors. What I want to do is fold it in half so you get the same on both ends. So I'm going to do a nice curve, and you get to a point where you can just do this without thinking about it. I've just made 12 of these, and they've all been sort of the same. Then you want to take your lighter, and in the clear blue bit of the flame, you want to heat seal the ends so you don't have any fraying. And then with this part, which we have folded in half, we are going to line this up with one of the squares on our, well, we're going to make sure it's perfectly straight first. We're going to line this up with one of our squares so that we know it is perfectly lined up. And we're going to line our ruler up about 1/2 centimetre down on there. The craft boards do help me because it helps me keep things in alignment and helps me keep things straight, which is beneficial. And you just go straight across, and then move your ruler out of the way, and you have a perfectly sealed top tux. And what I do with both the lines, so where it's sealed and where I've done my original crease, on a 2-inch ribbon bow and a 1-inch ribbon, 1.5-inch ribbon, and even 1 inch, I tend to do only 2 pinches, because for me that looks the nicest. So like I said, line them up with the crease at the top and the heat crease at the top and the join crease at the bottom, line them up, fold it up so that they're there, and what I do is make sure it's all balanced. Put your thumb here and then bring it back against that crease there, and then bring it back against this crease here, and then flip them down so you get your nice curve. I'm going to take these, and the reason I like these, which is why I like the curl clips, is because you've got that gap in the middle and it's perfect for the next part of this part. So make sure it's on your line. You've got that right in the middle, because that is the middle part of your bow, and this will help you get everything balanced. And then with your tails, we want to do exactly the same. We want to bring this all the way up in half, turn it over so it's this way against your thumb, and then pinch backwards, pull it out, pinch downwards, so that you have got really well balanced creases. Because the better your creases balance, this is what people don't understand, the better your creases balance, the nicer your bow will look at the end. And then I take this with my fingers like this, thumb and finger this side and that side, and then I take my clip, line everything up, and then what you can do is bring that over so that all your creases are lined up, and you can see the bow taking shape here. And then what you want to do is flip it so the tail tux top is facing you, and with my angled down, making sure not to touch anywhere other than between the clip in the centre, you do this. And then I also do make sure everything is out of the way and your fingers are well out of the way. And I'm just going to do a little touch through that side as well. And then you can take your clip off, and it is completely joined and sealed together and will not come apart. And then I've got my little 45mm alligator clip. And my glue gun, which is leaking terribly. I've also ordered a new glue gun stand to try and not get glue all over my desk. I will show you everything once it all comes, hopefully later this week. And I did have little had a little centre for the tail there. So this is just 1-inch ribbon, and again this is another trick with the wood burning tool. This is 1-inch ribbon, and this is 2.5 centimetres, or 2.5 inches, not centimetres. I actually got that measurement right. I will put the measurements in the description below. But what you do is you get your thumb here and you make like an S or a Z shape, and then lay that flat. And again, you can use a ruler like that, or you can do it this way, whichever's easier for you. But be careful with these, because you can, like I said, burn yourself. I have very little feeling left in my fingers, so it doesn't bother me, but like I said, it would hurt a non-crafting person that doesn't use heat-based tools on a regular basis. And as you can see, I've been in the wars at a certain point this week when I've been doing certain little bits. And then you do the same the other end. And again, nicely sealed there. And then I'm just going to put a touch of glue on the flat side. And then I'm going to open my clip, put that in the centre, and I'm going to take that through the middle, bring that round, and then take another little bit of glue, open and wrap. And there you go. You've got a super cute 2-inch ribbon either a sailor bow or a tux bow with tails, or a tails down tux, depending on where you're from and what you reference it for. But it's super cute, like I said, completely no sew, and it is so simple to use using your soldering iron / wood burning tool. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.